Going on, guys? It's episode 7. You already know. It's Young RV in the cut with the
Sir,
style as you could see.
I already know. Hey Don, start out a little swag, little early
Let's go
2000s.
Drippy K in the building.
I would just listen. Swag for the first time in 15 years.
15 years, man. It's taking me to get this swag. Now
Uh,
I'm here.
yeah, this is the only time I've earned the right to say swag. Unfortunately, that's a sad one.
But you already know, guys. Another episode. Um, I know we never started off this way, but how's the weather going on? What do you think about the weather so far?
The weather, shit, bro. It's pretty good to be honest. I thought seeing as it's only just now the end of is just now turning into June and we're already getting summer weather. It's already warm at night. It's pretty good for Canada.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Like the temperature's been jumping up than I thought it would. It's jumping up more than I thought it would. Yeah, no, I thought I should say something like that because when like you don't know what to talk about when you first meet someone or like you're talking to a stranger and they're like, oh, the weather's really nice out today. Eh?
Right?
So yeah, weather's pretty hot outside, and we're just hoping that you guys think this episode's pretty hot. That sounds
What you
weird.
mean
Yeah,
by
I didn't mean it to come off that way. I meant like
that?
that like this is a hot episode, like it's a good episode, but yeah, no, I
Oh,
came off
okay,
in
okay.
another light just now.
Nah, it's okay. You explain yourself. It's good.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, what you been saying though, Jadon, what you been up to,
Uh,
you
you
know?
know, it's been about 3 weeks, four weeks since the last episode. In that time, started a business. Got a pet and took over the world. So I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good. Pushing
Yes, that's
the
pretty dope.
business.
Pretty dope. Yeah, on the last 4 weeks, I I shit. There hasn't been that really, that really there really hasn't been that like much changes in my life. But yeah, we're just here, we're kicking it. We're we're just trying to get ends to meet with different things. And yeah, another day. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this show. But we're gonna start off with talking about like this new season of the show, Never Have I Ever, season 4. It's supposed to premiere next week, I believe, June 8th. I think that's what Netflix stated and stuff. Have you ever watched Never Have I Ever, Jadon?
Uh, I tried watching the first episode, but I never got past the first episode.
Yeah. We actually got a fellow Canadian here. The main character is actually from Toronto, I believe. Um,
Scarlet.
yeah, Scarborough. Um, her name's Debbie in the show. And yeah, I thought we could start it off with just like if like none of you have ever watched Never Have I Ever, that'd be pretty cool to start off with just like playing the show just out of context. So let's play this real quick.
Hey, guess what? I could burp your name.
Eleanor.
您不会讲普通话，正常人以外，因为世界变得越来越
Where did you grow up? What do your parents do?
Well, I grew up in Central Arkansas until my parents got divorced. And then my mom moved to Myrtle Beach to run a nightclub. And then my dad remarried a white woman in Baton Rouge. And now they run an Etsy store selling Grateful Dead sweatshirts.
Tati?
Seems pretty. It seems. I know it's a good show from what I've heard, but it seems stupid from that advertisement. It doesn't really make sense. But if I watch it, it'll probably be good. It reminds me of like like a Ned's Declassifieds kind of show.
I never thought about that. I actually never thought about Ned's Declassified. It's kind of similar in a way, but I guess it's just the whole plot of just like the classification on how to classify school. It's seen from Debbie's eyes. But the thing is about that, well, I'll come back to what I was about to say, but like, do you know it? Like, I don't know if you kind of just like got the hint of this, but like, it kind of gives off like office vibes in a way. But
Uh, I get that. Yeah, I can see that.
you know what? The director is Mindy Kaling.
Oh shoot, is it actually?
Yeah, the
That's
director's Mindy Kaling. So like that's like why like some of the jokes are kind of like that, because
that's
Mindy Kaling is from The Office, and she kind of used that show for like represent that
yo,
humor
man.
in the show.
She's a powerhouse. Yo, the Mindy Project. Did you watch any of the Mindy projects?
I have watched like I think the first season. Yeah, that's a good show too.
Oh,
Mindy
yeah,
Project.
man, I mess with that. Though.
So
So,
yeah, she's director of Never Have I Ever. And I think like she said like this is kind of like how she grew up in a way. Like, but I think the Mindy Project is kind of like how she grew up in a way. But like Never Have I Ever is kind of like based on her story in a way too. But like
so
what's
she
it called? Wait, what were you gonna say? My bad.
no. I was just gonna say like strict brown parents.
Yeah. Which the thing is like not trying to spoil anything, but like it's one parent that Devi has in the show. So it's like a strict mom. Um but what's it called? I don't know I don't think it's completely based on Mindy's life, like how she grew up, but it's just like kind of just playing off that of like I guess like what a traditional Indian parent like what values they would hold um with being like raising like a child, and they immigrated to the country and they're raising their child in a country like the States or Canada. But what's it called? They released a trailer for season 4. And I think I sent it to you prior to this episode. What did you think about it so far?
It seemed interesting. I I just watched the first couple of seconds, and I guess it isn't a spoiler since it's in the trailer. But our main character, our protagonist, finally does the dirty, does the deed. So that's interesting development. I'm looking forward to
Hmm.
see how that develops in the season. If anything. What about you?
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. That's like a big takeaway from this trailer is that like she's done the deed, and now she's kind of just dealing with how she looks at the guy that like she did the deed with. If like she wants to have a long-term relationship with him, or is it just like one of those like one moments where they have sex and that's it, like they're not gonna ever do it together again. So she's just battling with that, but um that's been something that she's wanted to happen for her throughout the whole entire show. It seems like getting a boyfriend and want to lose her virginity, but it's so wild that like they've just focused a lot on that for Devi's life in high school, because like every single season it's just about her dating someone, or her having a crush on someone, or her having a crush on two guys and trying to choose who she wants to be with. And it's like like it doesn't seem like there's any big difference from all the seasons in my opinion. But I really like the show though. It's definitely one of my favorite Netflix shows. But yeah, that's kind of the problem that I have with this new trailer, is that it doesn't seem different from the other seasons.
Uh, do you think it's gonna be worse? Has it gone down in seasons, like as the seasons have progressed, or is it like remain constant?
I think regardless, like even if it is worse than the other seasons, it's their last season. So
Oh shoot.
it's like this they don't have to really worry about, oh shit, we're gonna get canceled because this season wasn't that good. they're not gonna get canceled because they were able to get 4 seasons, and it seems like people have like that just repetitive concept or repetitive storyline for Devi and all the other seasons. So it's like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. But what's interesting about the show is that, have you ever heard of the Bechdel test?
The Bechdel test?
Yeah.
Nah.
So like the Bechdel test is essentially, let me put the definition for all of you guys to read. So the Bechdel test is a way of evaluating whether or not a film or other work of fiction portrays women in a way that is sexist or characterized
Oh,
by gender stereotyping. To pass the Bechdel test, a work must feature at least 2 women. These women must talk to each other, and their conversation must concern something other than a man. So, like, the thing is, like, not many people care so much if a show passes the Bechdel test or not. But it's interesting to me that, like, this show, the main character is a woman, and a lot of people are trying to um um put different type of people as the main characters in different shows nowadays that weren't getting to be the main characters in shows in the past, which I think is really good because being able to put someone like a minority, like someone, a person of color, or like a woman as a main character in a show just shows that like anyone could be a main character show. So I'm so for that. But it's just interesting to me that they have such a unique character in a show and such a unique show, the values that this main character is living with and stuff. But like it's not passing the Bechdel test because every single like episode is about Debbie just being like, oh my gosh, talking to her friends. Paxton. I just want to be with Paxton, and I just don't know, like Paxton is doing this, and just her always talking about a new guy and stuff. Like she seems like she's nothing but that in the show, and I'm just like, yo, how are you having like someone like Mindy Cohn, an amazing actress and director, like we were talking about the Mindy Project. How are you having her be like the director and everything, and you have a main character in the show that's a woman, and you guys aren't like changing that thing about just like trying to have Debbie talk about something in her actual life, because it just makes the show seem uh like you guys don't want to just like make a character be anything without a relationship and stuff. So that's like my take on just like the seasons. Shit.
makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't even know that it went that deep. Um, that's crazy.
Because like I don't know if it would pass. Let me check this. Like vegetable test. Never have I ever.
Isn't it? It's like you have to have at least one.
Hold up.
What?
So season 1. Let me see. Apparently it passes the Bechdel test. Okay, gender wise. Okay. Like okay, like I understand. I actually learned this in a class that like there's like breakdowns of it, of like the Bechdel test of the gender, I guess it passes. Technical passes in a way. Race, yeah, that's understandable that it passes. That LGBTQ, yeah. Deduction for religion. How is that a deduction? For body diversity, deduction for disability, media diversity grade, media diversity grade. Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think it really passed the Bechdel test, but I guess this is their opinion on like how. Wait, is this? Yeah, it passes Bechdel test in that regard, but yeah, I guess that's their opinion on it. Um,
This website in particular?
yeah, this website in particular, but like in my opinion, I don't really think it passes it. But at the end of the day, like it's whatever anyone wants to direct. I'm just saying that like if you're trying to make such a unique show like that, you guys should be trying to do that because this is the main character. It's not like she's a side character. She's talking about the main character guy. That's the main character. But like a lot of shows do not pass the Bechdel test. There's like so many shows like someone's favorite show might not pass the Bechdel test.
I feel like most shows probably wouldn't. Just
Yeah, most shows probably wouldn't. Nowadays, like they're trying to change that, but like Never Have Ever is a new show, and it's like not trying to change that.
I know a good show that is actually like interesting in terms of like sci or not sci-fi, but like fantasy or like it's like action and stuff. And it passes the Bechdel test is would be I don't know if you've heard of Motherland Fort Salem.
No, I haven't heard of that show. Wait, what's it called? Mother and Port Salem.
Motherland Fort Salem. It's like
Motherland Port Salem. No, I've never heard of the show.
it's about witches and like going to witch. It's like imagine Harry Potter Hogwarts, except it's all woman, and it's gritty. It's a lot more grimy.
Oh damn! Like what's like the synopsis of it?
So witches are a real thing, and they're known like witches weren't like a myth, and like they're known. There's a witch gene, and they're known by the government, and they work with the government. And if you're a witch, only girls are witch. Oh no, I think there are males, but I think it's mostly girls that are witches. And if you're a witch and you get sent to a witch school and you learn how to use your powers, and your witch powers are like using your voice and screaming and stuff. That's how they portray it in the show. And your voice makes the magic happen, and all kinds of
Oh shit!
stuff happens. It's pretty, bro.
So it's kind of similar to like have you watched what's it called? Damn, I'm in a brain fog right now. What's it called? But yeah, no, it's just very similar to a lot of shows that incorporate just like witches, werewolves, and stuff with the gene thing, everything. I think the show I was thinking about is name fit.
Which one? Did you say a name?
Um, I I can't remember the name, but I know it's a Netflix show. Um, is it witches or werewolves? Werewolf.
Oh, Teen Werewolf? Wait, no.
No,
What was
The
that show?
Order. The Order. This show.
Oh,
I
what
don't
was
know
that
if this is
show?
still going on. Oh, it stopped in 2020. Oh, damn, they canceled them. Um.
My babysitter's a werewolf for
Oh, what? Yo, I forgot about that show, bro.
yeah.
My babysitter's a werewolf, bro. Damn, I forgot about that show. That came out time ago. Right? That was like that was YTV Nickelodeon days, you know?
Yeah, bro, that was a crazy one. That was a good one, though. That babysitter was bad, low key.
Yo, yeah, she was in that other thing. She was in Riverdale.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Should have watched that.
Yeah. Wait, what? Yo, wait,
Oh,
what's
you
it?
know what,
My baby.
bro? Riverdale's based off Archie. Remember that comic?
Yeah, it's based off Archie, yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, damn. That's why it explains the redhead.
Oh, my babysitter's a vampire. No,
Oh,
yeah.
tripping.
The viewers are gonna be like, yo, are these people fried, man? Yeah, this girl, yeah. Yeah, she's in what's it called? Riverdale. And she's Canadian too, wild. So many
Oh yeah,
Canadians are coming across.
that's her. Forgot what she looked like. Damn,
Oh
bro.
damn. Speaking of, we're mentioning a lot of Canadians, if you guys come across our podcast, hey, hit us up, man. Maybe you could be a guest on our podcast one day. That'd
Yeah,
be pretty dope to have Canadian actress like her or any of the other people we mentioned. No, I'd love to talk to y'all.
I'd love to have you on, talk about life, talk about what's right and what's wrong. Not what's wrong, but what's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like Never However, really good show. Like, although yes, it hasn't passed the Bechdel test in my opinion. I don't think it has. Um, I still think it's an enjoyable show, and I still give it like a good 8, 9 out of 10 because it's very entertaining, extremely entertaining. But if you guys are gonna watch season 4, let me know like what you guys think. If you've checked out the trailer so far. People in the comments are saying, can't believe it's been 3 years since the show premiered. Yeah, it's true. The show came out in 2020, bro. Take that in. It came out like during when everyone was in lockdown, and all they were doing was just like watching shows, binging a bunch of shows, and just doing a bunch of different stuff.
Never have I
During
ever.
quarantine. Yeah, it came out in 2020. I remember it too when it came out, and then season 2 came out in 2021. Then season 3 came out in 2022. Now season 4 is coming in 2023. The reason we all love Devi, despite knowing how much she messes up, is that we find her relatable, not just because she's awkward, but also because she's not like every other perfectly selfless main characters on Netflix shows. She makes mistakes, but she always holds herself responsible for them. She hurts people unintentionally, but always feels guilty and apologizes for it. This is why we love her so much. It's like it's people's perspective of the show. That's what I've thought. Like I just rewatched season 3, guys, and that's where like my opinion on like just like the whole Bechdel test has come from, is because like I just feel like in every single season she's just talking about, oh, Paxton this, next guy this, and she never talks about like her actual studies at times. Like just be like, she's still getting her A's and shit, but like Paxton this, he's my main thought at the moment. Like, yeah. But I don't get the relatability part with all these people saying. I think it might be a lot of girls saying that. Not even trying to be not trying to come off as like
Are you
I think
sexist?
yeah, I'm not trying to come off sexist or anything. I'm just saying that like it's because maybe she's relatable to a lot of teenage girls. Um but like I don't really find it that relatable.
But I mean, that might be your high school or someone else's high school experience, but I know I wasn't pulling like that in high school, so
Likewise, bro. I was not pulling like that either. Yeah. But it's all perspective, I think. Like maybe someone is in like the same position as Debbie in their own high school experience, and their main thought is guys as well, which I highly doubt, because no one's main thought is about a guy or a girl. Most of our main thoughts are about ourselves. And like what we got going on in our personal lives. But like guy and a girl, yeah, it might be a thought on a daily basis for us, but it's not like actual like things that we're thinking about every single minute. Oh my gosh, Paxton this, Paxton that. Like, no, I don't think any girl's thinking like that.
hey bro, you'd be surprised.
You said I'd be surprised. Like, a girl that's like mad similar to Debbie in person.
Bro, remember? Actually, I can't even name names. My bad. But like, bro,
You said I can't even name it.
but bro, there are girls that are like, damn, this guy is like my everything. Like, I'm trying to marry this guy. Like, blah blah blah. The guy that breaks up with her every Sunday, goes with another girl. Like they get obsession is for both genders. Like, real. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's rare for girls, I think. But there are girls I've witnessed girls be getting obsessed with really bad or stupid guys. So
True. I guess it could be relatable in that sense. Then never thought about that. Then
I said I called him stupid, but because I'm not even jealous. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even jealous.
Speaking of people speaking about the relationships, Chrisean Rock says she has had 3 abortions before deciding to have a baby with Blueface. So here's the clip. I think my audio is shared.
What? Because at first I wasn't getting pregnant. He was nothing at me. We were trying. Because at first I was getting pregnant and then I would abort and shit. Like, ooh. You did a lot? 3 times. With him. Then got to a point where he was like, I want a family, I want a baby with you. Have my baby, blah, blah, blah. So he started fucking the shit out of me crazy, like real crazy. So I started going on my knees still like, Lord, can I get a baby? Like, I'm not gonna kill this one. I screamed like
I'm not. Yeah, she said, "Can I get a baby? I'm not gonna kill this one." Yo, Chrisean Rock is a liar. Yo, what are your thoughts, bro?
Um, I I just thought that was funny. She's like, I'm not gonna kill this one, please, Lord. Like,
Yeah.
I think she should be asking the Lord at that point. She should go to a doctor and ask the doctor if she's waiting, 3 days. I don't know. Actually, not really forgive her, but I thought it
Hey
was
man, like I guess like yeah, that's what she was doing and stuff, but like it's just it's just mad interesting that she's like, all right, number 4, I'm keeping you this time. Like that's wild, bro. Like, that's wild, but hey, that's her prerogative at the end of the day. These comments killed me, bro, when I saw this. Someone says, look at this young empowering queen. Hold up, what? Yo, she's commented on this like how she would comment on like a photo of Chrisean, maybe like doing like a photo on Instagram, posting a photo, post it up on like the beach and everything. You know, like those bikini photos that like a bunch of girls post on Instagram, posted up bikini, everything. Slay queen. Look at this young empowering queen. Like she's she's like post a comment like that, but I it just let me see the replies to this.
that's.
She's such a oh my gosh,
Well, were you saying she's not a queen?
it's just funny like how people are just building over this. They're just like she's such a queen. She's exactly what you call a wife. What rhymes with horse? Wait, hold up,
Um,
wait, hold up.
like, yeah, got some hate in his heart.
Yeah, wait, what rhymes with horse? I don't get the joke. Wait.
Whore, like whores.
Oh. That's why is she popular? Oh yeah, bot clown world. I forgot. Yeah, Andrew Tate is the bad guy, huh? What
Yeah.
is going on, huh? Should say, damn triple homicide. No comment on that, uh, no comment. And then, yeah, people, yeah, they're basically saying like, yeah, I guess they don't think it's right that she bore children, but she said she commits a carnal sin of abortion twice. That says she prayed to God for this baby. Wow.
Yeah, she should keep that's yeah, she should keep the Lord out of it if she's gonna abort.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like she might get forgiven, but like still though. It's
She
crazy.
she tends to do that a lot though. I've seen like her in podcasts and like she seems like I think she's Christian. She says that a lot, but it will be like after stuff like remember that video of her in Blueface fighting? Have you
Oh
seen that
yeah, yeah,
video?
yeah.
They're fighting on the street, and then she like says on the podcast, she's like, yeah, God kept us together after that. And I'm like, you're using God in situations that like I don't know if you should be doing that. Like she like
About that
saying,
one.
yo, we were fighting and stuff. God kept us together. Like, hold up, and then you say,
God,
like,
yo,
I
God,
pray to God after doing all that stuff. Like after 3 times, like
God's
what are
like,
you
who?
doing?
Pardon me?
Someone said, drop a UAV. Yeah. Yo,
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 that's jokes.
yo, you getting a lot, bro. That's mess. That's mess, bro. Yo, that's a mess.
If you have to have like 3 abortions, you must be planning it. Like at least take a plan B or something. So like don't give it a chance to even form. Like that's crazy that she
Yeah.
that she like she has a boyfriend. Just go on the pill. Like doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I guess like not everyone is for it.
If you're
Yeah,
not, bro, all right, never mind.
yeah, it's whatever like you and your partner choose to do for that whole thing. That's your whole thing. Like I get this guy. I agree with this. Like don't care, not my business. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I just found this funny, and that's why I'm showing this to you guys and showing this to you, Cam. But at the end of the day, Chrisean Rock, I don't know her, So whatever she's doing, that's her whole thing. That's why like
All right.
there's probably someone that's probably gonna hop on this video and be like, what the heck? I don't agree that she did that, this and that. Or someone that's like, oh yeah, you go, that's really good, she do that. But I don't care too much because this is not someone I know. But it's just funny that she said that, and then she, like you're saying, like the God thing that she's bringing into this. She's like, just pray to God after this. Like, damn. Chrisean Rock and Blueface, not online characters though. But that leads to this interesting source that I saw. It says 9 years after deadly incel attack, threat of male supremacism is growing. Him just committing that horrible act against women has now transitioned to just like a lot of people now just like having things against women, and this community is called the Incel community, involuntarily celibates. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, bro. I have.
Yeah, like they're like a whole entire community on the internet that like they make it their whole entire way of looking at things as okay, we can be without women. They're involuntary celibate, so they won't do anything with women. And like a lot of these people have like hatred toward women. And yeah, they're essentially misogynistic. So yeah, so has expanded rapidly. And the reason why I want to bring up this article is because I know we speak a lot about just like people being down bad and stuff, but sometimes when someone's down bad, it could lead good things for them. Like maybe they'll start getting in touch with themselves more, like maybe they start working out to get closer to their religion, they start get to build a relationship with God, just having great just things that they choose to do with their lives afterwards. But then there's people that maybe after relationship, or maybe they're not like we were speaking in one of our episodes, I believe it was episode 5, we were speaking about how like a lot of people are not getting sex at all, or they're not having any type of relationship that goes at all. Like the article that spoke about I think 60% of men are single. Like a lot of these men might just turn to the incel community because they're just like, oh wow, I'm not getting success on Tinder, I'm not getting success with women in general. And I think they even mentioned in this article, one of these incels are saying like basically they're they where's it at? It was highly interesting. It said, what's it called? Wait, let me do control find.
Was talking about what incels like incel ideology. They're forming
Uh,
they're forming their own like guidelines being an incel or something like that.
Maybe it wasn't this article that I saw that I'm referred to, but basically, a guy, he was just like his this girl that he was talking to, she broke up with her boyfriend, and he finds himself like an average looking dude, finds himself pretty average looking. She broke up with her boyfriend, and she just chose to like start sleeping with other people because I think she got cheated on. That was like her way of coping on it, like her getting cheated on from her previous relationship. But she still had that friend, that guy, and before she just chose to start sleeping with like a lot of people to kind of just heal her past. He's
Oh
like, "How about me? You want to give me a chance?" And she's like, "No, you're my friend." And
yeah.
then he wasn't having success with that, and like he really liked that girl, and I think he started going on dating apps. He wasn't having success, and he's just like, damn, like no one likes me. So he found the incel group, and he felt like he was accepted somewhere, and other guys understood him because it's just like a lot of different groups, like you might be joining a group, and they'll just say basic stuff to you first. Like a lot of cults tend to do this. They'll be like, yeah, do you ever just like feel sad with like this thing going on in your life, and you just feel like life can't get repaired at all from what you're going through, and then you're just like, oh yeah, yeah, like like someone actually understands, like I'm just not getting success on Tinder, all this stuff, and these guys are saying this to him, right? So that just like those little breadcrumbs lead to, all right, so like fuck women, fuck all this stuff. Like, do you agree with me, man? We don't need women at all. We are guys that could be voluntarily celibate, and we just shouldn't be with women at all. It's like just that one breadcrumb of just relatability that they try to do with you just jumps into you being like fully against women, you know? Yeah. So it's wild how like the incel group works, and that's how a lot of people choose to just like deal with their problem. Like they might break up with a girl, and it was a bad breakup. They got heartbroken. They're not getting success on Tinder, and then they choose to go to those routes. So that's why I want to bring it to light on this episode, because like I feel like people should realize that um that's not that's like if you're ever going through anything, you shouldn't resort to always trying to like see, oh, another person's going through that, because you might go in a rabbit hole and end up like a lot of these guys end up in these incel groups. Have you ever felt chaos and never like you might not get success with a girl or like multiple girls?
Well, I I know that feeling, that dread of feeling alone and everything. Um, and you're right, bro. It's very easy to fall into all kinds of rabbit holes because there's like all kinds of rabbit holes out there that are designed to be relatable, so people can join a cause that isn't theirs.
Yeah.
But personally, uh, I don't know. I just focus. I'm lucky that I had my own thing. You know, I had work, and then started working out. Like you said, you know, focus on myself. Um, focus on the future. That's a good thing. That
Mhm.
setting goals. Focus on, you know, just saying, you know, okay, she didn't want me. That's okay. She lost. She missed out. Someone else is better for me is gonna find me, or I'm gonna find them.
Mhm.
Just keep telling yourself that. You don't have to be an incel.
The thing is, people say those exact stuff that you said, right? They'll start off like that. They'll be like, you know, just focus on yourself, man. It's like you could love yourself and you'll be able to do anything. Push your limits, bro. And they'll just say just subtle things like you could do it without woman. Oh, this girl looked at me in the store. Why does she exist? Like you know what I mean? Like that's how it will lead for some people that just they might not have the best emotional intelligence to just deal with their situation. So it's once they see brotherhood through these things, that might be the direction they go to, and then they end up like one of those like incels that are like on YouTube videos like this guy. This is a video by the YouTube channel Jubilee, and it's titled "I'm the Incel, Ask Me Anything." This is the incel right over here, guys. Wait, is my sound shared? Can you guys hear everything?
Hold on, let me see.
Like what I think of them?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear.
I do think they are very important, but
You see, you hear
If
that?
you could summarize your opinion towards women?
like what I think of them?
Yes.
I do think they are very important, but
But you see what I'm saying, bro?
But
Yeah.
now you tell, that's funny.
a female role model.
Yeah, like a mom or an aunt or a friend.
I mean, I love my mom. I wouldn't necessarily consider her a role model, but I do love her quite a bit.
Yo,
If a woman was elected
this
as
guy
president,
said I wouldn't necessarily consider her a role model, but I love her. That's out of pocket. But you see, you see, like that guy will probably be like that person that like that guy came in a relationship comes that he meets, right? he meets up with this guy, or not meets up with this guy, he comes across him, right? And that's his mentor. And the guy's like, yeah, woman, do I think they're important? Yeah, bro, like your girlfriend just broke up with you. Yeah, she was an important person, but do you really want to be with another girl? Like, do you think you could ever just rely on that importance of a girl again? It's like then that'll kind of pick someone's mind. It's a whole entire psychology game that all these guys do, or not even guys, just these leaders of these terrible groups do. You're like, oh, damn, you know what? Maybe girls aren't important. It's like exactly, and then just other cookie crumbles will come into it to create that cookie, and it's just like, yo, like,
Oh,
screw woman. So this guy, he's mad interesting because he's answering the questions of these people that are asking him anything, which that's a great thing that Jubilee did. Because like other people, these viewers could understand him more. How many views did he get? 6.4 million people. So hey man, 6.4 million people know about incels now, which it makes more people aware of this in case if like they're going through a heartbreak, they're not getting success on Tinder, all of that stuff, that they make sure to just stay away from this as possible, like as much as
far
possible.
away as possible.
Yeah, as far as possible.
That was 3 years ago too.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
The
Yeah,
teachers in some cases.
Since women of color or just women in general have been oppressed by certain systems and other oppressed communities, especially LGBTQ+, all those don't really fit with the spectrum that incels or you have been talking about. So why do you think your method of thought would help fix what we have today?
I probably wouldn't view the things that you might view as oppression as oppression. I have a feeling. I would view it more as how we treat children that we love. We control them, but we control them lovingly, not as a slave, not as we're forcing them to do things against their will. I would view it more as a loving domestic thing in the past. And I would say that if we were to do it in a civilized way, maybe in a more, even a Christian way, even though I'm not really advocating for a certain religion or ideology, I would assume that women would probably be happier. And I wouldn't just assume that blindly, I would assume that based on the data that I have seen.
What data have you seen that has brought you to this conclusion? Because I'm now curious where I can get this data from.
people just during certain point of their life, they could just hear something like that and be like, oh yeah, no, that guy's right. Like shit, like what's he a part of? But now again, I don't think it's just these people's fault that's like getting people to join the group, like people that are vulnerable. But I also think it's those vulnerable people's fault too, because they're not learning how to be strong-minded in this sense. And I'm not trying to say be strong-minded, like, oh, just get over it, man. Like, I'm just trying to say, like, you could deal with your problem in a healthier way, that you don't have to just try to retrieve validation of yourself through that source of incels.
Exactly. Like at the end of the day, the internet is so big right now that you could find data or whatever to support whatever argument you have, or people online that's gonna say similar things to your viewpoint. So if you have a certain viewpoint and you look for things that'll support it, you're gonna find it. So it's not just the people, it's not just the cult leaders or the incel leaders. It's exactly, bro. It's like they have a bigger part. The people joining have a bigger part than just, not bigger, but like they have an equal equivalent part in perpetuating that's like incel culture, whatever.
This is gonna continue to be a repetitive thing. Hopefully it stops, but it's gonna be a continuous thing that happens because online, like it's just something that we all use nowadays, and online groups is a big thing that different people subscribe to because it's a place where people feel welcomed and have like-minded people to share this, like any type of stuff that they got going on in their lives, like anything that's relatable to them. So it's like, guys, if you're going through, guys or girls, like there's probably a group too where like there's incels for women, and they have like a same belief too, or anyone, so like just know that you could deal with your problem with like so many other things. Like you don't have to turn to online and just um be given these like food these food brain words that just like kind of just resonate with you. You could find help in other ways. Like I feel like um being online can be a blessing and a curse because you could come across things that might not be good for you, like the dark web, and it could traumatize you. You could be scammed and stuff. That these are like negatives that could occur for you. But then there's good things you could find. Okay, um, like are you reading your Bible right now? You're reading your Quran right now? Any of that stuff, and you might be like, oh, that's someone that's also a part of my religion. That's pretty dope. Like, I'm getting my support in this regard right now. You could find so many good stuff on online. So it's a blessing and a curse. You just have to be aware, to be more self-aware of these things, guys. And just know that, like you were saying, Kate, on that, if you do have a heartbreak, any of that stuff, that you could bounce back from that straight up. Good videos, on the other hand, of like people that are saying stuff like, "Oh,
It's never too late. Get up and
it's never too late, man.
never.
You got it. You got it." You know that song, you got it, girl. You got it. You know,
Oh,
you got it. It's well we both know the song, but it's like we don't know all the lyrics, but like we know exact song that we're talking about. Yeah, yeah. That's that
That's
song with
great.
Chrisean, No Guidance, I think, right?
Oh,
I don't want to play no
more
games,
games.
play no games, F around. Again, yeah, you know what song I'm talking
That's me. Oh, fucking around.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shoot, that's a throwback.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That was that's a throwback, bro. Yeah,
Isn't that Drake? Was Drake on that? Or
yeah, yeah, Drake and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So back to people kind of being down bad and leading not leading but like falling into stuff like incel communities and all that communities. These are down bad comments, like down bad comments that we always check out. And hey, I thought we could end stuff off with something light, although some of these stuff might not. What the heck, yo? I hope that person's not nude, but okay, yeah.
I'm not.
Basically, we're gonna start off this first one. Bro, I was jaying it off on Zoom with the camera off, with my leg twitch, turned it back on, and I busted all over the camera. So embarrassed, bro. What? Yo, bro, yo,
That's
my
kind
G. What?
of thing you hold down.
Yeah, yo.
Damn,
Yo,
bro.
this guy's Now that's beyond down bad, bro. Yo, you in you in Zoom? Like, are you in a Zoom class, bro? Focus on your work, bro. Focus on your education, bro. What are you doing? Jumping on that stuff.
What kind of leg twitch brings a mouse to the camera on off button and clicks in time for you to nut onto the camera? That's a damn.
Yo. My God, bro. Yo, yeah, I know he rethought everything in his life after that. He's like, damn, so maybe I gotta chill out a bit. Maybe I gotta do it after my class.
I got TikTok. Maybe I need to relax first.
Gotta relax. Maybe not next class. I'll do that again. Maybe the following class. What's this guy saying? I would drag my nuts through a mile of broken glass just to hear you fart through a walkie-talkie. And it's a girl.
That's an insult. That's an example of it.
Yeah. That's what it is. And it's like I think he just retweeted a photo of a girl named Ashley, and he said I would drag my nuts through. Like, that's wild, bro. What is you doing, man? Gosh damn. Like, yo, there's some things that you just gotta keep to yourself sometimes. And I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty the fact that you thought about that too, like that's pretty creative. Not the cat, bro. I don't know where you guys come up with these things that time. Like through a mile of broken glass. Like who thinks about that? Just to hear you fart through a walkie-talkie? Like, yo, what the what the heck? Hold up. Yo, see this one, bro? This guy retweeted Kim Kardashian. Wait, who said this thing?
That's so many things too.
Yeah. Yo, what? Hey, let me see the comments for this one. Who said this? Oh, wait, was it Ray J that? Don't kill me, bro. Yo, that's hilarious. I want to extra. Oh my goodness, bro. What's it called? Oh, yo, bro. These mans are down bad. Who do you think? Oh, what the hell's going on, fam? Yo, you see this one, bro?
Honestly, it'd probably be Patrick. Don't watch that. Don't watch that. I'm just saying, bro. don't think about
Yo, where's the Sandy one at? I'm playing.
Only action. Yo, Miss Putting on that.
I still can't believe I once catfished my sister and got her this. Yo, what is going on? Yo, yo.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Really?
Yo.
I don't know. That's not even like a oops. Like that's
Yeah, not even, oops.
that's a conscious, like that takes time.
He said I was a mess 2 years ago. My guy, yo, I think you're still a mess if you went to that measure. Like, like to do that, yo, you have issues, my guy.
Let's take a good look.
I really miss her, man. Bet she bad. My grandma, bro. Oh, oh, yo, that's mess, bro. Wait, what? Yo, what the hell, man? Only real duck said, bro.
I wouldn't take it back. I'd double down.
Yeah.
I'd be like, say word.
Oh, didn't this guy get hit by a snowplower?
Oh, yeah. I think I heard about that.
Is he good now? Jeremy Renner, right?
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye. The most useless Avenger. No disrespect. Actually, Black Widow is.
Oh, seems like he's doing
yeah,
okay based on these news articles. He's chilling.
Bro, shit. No, that's facts though.
No, I found this character bad for sure. But that was the purpose. Like I think that's why they put that character in a movie, Shark Tales.
Yo, that was an R&B movie, kind of low key, bro. If you think about it, Shark Tale.
I gotta rewatch it.
Huh?
I gotta rewatch it.
Bro, like I haven't watched it in a while, but you got Will Smith, you got this girl right here. I don't know who played her, but yeah. Okay, it's probably I think that was an R&B movie. You just didn't realize it. Look at it, small, bro. That's a
wait, what's the name of that character again?
The Gloria? I think it's Gloria.
Gloria. Yeah, I don't know who played her, but
I
yeah,
saw
Will
that.
Smith was Oscar, Robert De Niro was Don,
Oh, I think
Jack
it's
Black was
Lola.
in it too.
Oh, Jack Black.
Well, Angelina Jolie played her then, man.
Oh shoot.
Damn, these are like A-list actors.
Alright.
Don't you ever. What
Never
did
mind.
did
Never
you say
mind.
again?
I said, don't talk about my wife like that. Or,
Yeah.
something like that.
Keep my wife's name
Oh,
out your mouth.
I take it back, but it wasn't an R&B movie. I I thought Will Smith and but nah, never mind, bro. I take it back. My memory is not what it used to be.
My bro. But yeah, bro. This was a good episode, fam.
Sir.
The ending, of course, like these down bad stuff. Lord forgive me, yo.
Bro, but why's a hole so small?
Yeah, yeah, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode
Yeah.
7, episode 7 of Far Far Away, Merrily More. Kate, on any last thoughts, any last things you'd like to say about this episode or any of the stuff that we spoke about today?
Oh, don't be down, be up, or be nothing.
Yeah.
You know? That's it.
Seriously, guys. You guys keep your heads up. Like I said, guys, no matter who you are, no matter what or what race, gender you are, yeah, just yeah, keep your head up and don't fall into incel communities. And yeah, yeah, if you guys are gonna watch Never Have I Ever season 4, let us know down in the comments. And yep, we hope you guys had a great listen to this episode and have a good one, y'all. RV out.
Stay tuned, and I out the Lord.
Easy, y'all.